Hi, in this lesson I'll be sharing with you how the moving average convergence divergence can help you to scale up your profit. The moving average convergence divergence is what we refer to as the MACD indicator. And looking at my chart, here is the setting. First we have a Bollinger Band. The period is 20, the deviation is 2.0, the shift is 0, you apply it to close. Then here's our MACD. The fast EMA is 12, slow EMA 26, MACD SMA is 9. You apply it to close. Alright, so I'm going to edit this MACD SMA to 20. So the MACD SMA is going to be 20. Then you apply it to close. So that's exactly what we'll be using as far as this video is concerned. So you save it. The Variability Strength Index, here is the level. Ensure you change this color to your background color. And once you've done that correctly, and you look at your chart, your trading chart will be looking exactly like mine. Perfectly the way my chart is looking. Now, having established that, what is the function of our moving average on our indicator and the function of our Bollinger Band? So let's begin with the Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band will help us to determine volatility of the market. So what that implies is when you see the Bollinger Band expanding, it means there is volume in the market. It signals that there is volume in the market. And when you see it compressing, such as in this scenario, it simply shows that there is no volume, no volatility. This is a ranging market. So this automatically tells you where to make entry and when to stay out. So based on this scenario, the Bollinger Band is shrinking together. Just as you can see here, the Bollinger Band is shrinking compared to this. So it simply means that here there is no volume, while this there is volume in the market. And also when price closes below the middle Bollinger Band, this is our 20 period moving average. The middle Bollinger Band is a 20 period moving average that we use for an additional entry confirmation. So having established that, how exactly do we now use the moving average divergence convergence? So our indicator window is where we have our MACD. The red lines you are seeing here is our MACD histogram line. The MACD histogram lines help us to identify when there is volume in the market. Here you can see that the Bollinger Band expand to the upside. And as you can see the histogram line of the MACD as well expand to the upside exponentially. But here now you see this range happening in this zone. If you look at our divergence, our MACD histogram line, you see how it is behaving similarly. There is no sharp move. The way you are having here is not what we are having here. So it helps us to identify volume. Alright, and also when the histogram line crosses below the 50, it shows that there is a strong presence of sellers. And when it cruises above 50 to the upside, it shows that there is a strong presence of buyers. So it can help us to determine momentum of price. Then another function of the MACD divergence is the fact that it helps us to identify divergence. And of course, divergence helps us to identify when we have come to the end of a pullback. For instance, if you look at this scenario, price is giving us a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. So, but if you look at our indicator window, what are we having here? We have this lower low, but look at this, here is now a higher low. So there is a disagreement between this and this. So if you connect your trend line, you see your trend line is pushing up while this is pushing down. So this divergence informs us prior before change in price direction. You can see that after that, price move a while to the upside. So this is the advantage of what this Bollinger Band convergent divergence will do for us. Then the blue line you are seeing here is the signal line. It also shows us momentum. The period is 20. It is the same thing as what we are having on our main chart, and what we are having now on the main chart is nothing other than the period 20 of our Bollinger Band indicator. So we can actually remove this because we already have period 20 on our main chart. So let's do that to avoid being clustered with too many indicators. So we are going to do what? We are going to change our signal line, and we are going to change the color to our background color. So our background is white, so we'll change that color to white. Okay, and then we'll reduce it completely, then we'll save. Alright, so you can see that it is no longer visible for us to see. So we are only working with our histogram line as far as the chart is concerned. Now in the subsequent video, I will show you exactly how you can use this method in order to do your analysis and to find your entry. What we've done successfully is to explain the basic behind this and how it can help you to scale up your profit as far as trading is concerned. And if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please do well to hit on the subscription button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. And please do not forget to like, share and comment as your way of contributing to the growth of the channel. And also we are having a boot camp that is upcoming and a trading and mentorship course. The details will be on our Telegram group. So if you are interested, there's a link in the description of this video on how you can be a partaker of that promising event to come. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in a subsequent video.